here with Alec James, and big win at Nebraska.
Yeah.
Just how is the feeling, Memorial, you've played there before, but it's also like, how is just the feeling in a night game? They're trying to celebrate the 1997 national championship team.
Yeah.
Just what was the feeling inside Memorial Stadium?
It was a real great atmosphere. Like you said, they had the national team back, a couple of national championship teams back, and a couple of Heisman winners, so the crowd was going crazy. And it was a fun time. That's one of my favorite places to play in terms of away games, just because of the whole atmosphere of everything and it being a night game. So it was good.
When it comes to you're looking ahead, and now you're looking at Purdue, and they have looks like they utilize two quarterbacks with Sindelar and Blau. Just what do you see out of? How do you feel that you guys, not necessarily, how are you guys going to defend that, or what do you see out of those two quarterbacks?
They got two good guys back there. In terms of a whole team, they're a lot better than they have been. I think this new coach is doing a great job with their team, and we just got to make sure we stay doing our assignments and everything, and guys kind of stay in their gaps and do their job, so we'll be ready for them.
Is there anything in particular that stands out about both?
One's a little bit more athletic. I think he was a receiver turned quarterback from what I've heard. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but one's athletic, one likes to make his reads but can still run as well, so they're both pretty good, and we're going to have to be ready for them.
What have you seen, and obviously it's a considerable change compared to maybe last year's program or years past underneath a different coach, but what have you seen just on film that's different from years past from Purdue's offense?
I'd say they're more up-tempo now, and they like to pass the ball a lot more. I think in the past couple of years they ran a little bit more than this year, but they've come a long way, and I think they're a real good team this year. I watched them play against Louisville earlier this year and saw a real great team out there, so they're doing well.
When it comes to the defensive line, how are you guys feeling? And just, defense still, you guys made a turnaround, in the second half against Nebraska. Just how's the line feeling and along with just progressing along this year?
We're feeling pretty good. Isaiah's coming a long way. Chikwe's doing pretty well in terms of coming back, and we're doing pretty solid right now. We just got to keep doing our thing and stay humble.
When it comes to Isaiah, I know that he's been a little bit of the talk. I kind of emerged during the spring, and then now working in with the first team, working in with just contributing. How is he? What are the biggest factors that have contributed to him now, being in the game and making plays?
I would say just seeing his confidence grow, like you said, over spring, and definitely in camp more. He's a lot more confident out there than he was last year, and he's playing pretty well. So you just got to keep it rolling.
And then how are you feeling overall?
Oh, I feel good, man. I feel real good. I'm excited. This is my last year. The time goes fast, so I'm just trying to take advantage of everything.
When you're taking advantage of everything, how have you progressed in this year in terms of just how are you feeling when it comes to, you're running down. People were talking about you're running down the field 15 yards to try to make a play. I saw that on film where you're trying to make a tackle downfield. Just what have you tried to work on?
In terms of myself, I've just kind of been working in practice, running down the field more after the ball is thrown or after a longer run play, just trying to break the stack and work on my effort. And in terms of other things, just stretching more. I stretch every night and do a couple ankle mobility and strengthening things like that. So just a lot of body stuff and conditioning stuff.
What results have you seen? What do you feel like has that helped in terms of just, is there a single area that it's kind of really demonstrated
I would say just in terms of how long I can be out there. I know in the FAU game I got tired a few times, and that's kind of when I realized I got to start running more in practice and just getting more in better shape. And last game I felt conditioning wise pretty good, and in terms of stretching, my body just feels a lot better just because I'm doing more stretching and more mobility stuff, so I feel real good.